Safaricom Ethiopia's purpose is to transform lives for the digital future. Our vision is to establish an innovative brand loved by its customers, like we have done in Kenya. We are building a world-class network focused on earning customer loyalty. We are learning from the lessons as we build the business with an aim of creating a digital future for our customers.
Since inception of commercial operations in Ethiopia, the progress has remained largely positive, with 9 million gross additions since the launch, 4.3 million 90-day active customers as of December 2023. We have covered a sizable part of the population and are on track to meet the network coverage license obligations.
Mobile data has been a huge success, and in September, the Ethiopia team had a very big milestone where they overtook, from a usage perspective, the Kenya average mobile data use per customer.
We're also doing currently tests on 5G. So we have about 25-30 sites now that are live. So we also have 100 megahertz on 3.5 that will allow us to offer 5G services. So over an 18 months period, we actually are building 125 sites every month.
Investor Day, it allows you to engage deeply with the investors with specific areas of focus in the business that you want to bring up to speed to all the investors.
I landed late last night and I was surprised just walking through the airport how many Safaricom booths there were. I arrived at the hotel and the first thing I saw was the QR code, and I would have been able to pay for my hotel room through M-Pesa Ethiopia, which was great.
I think for us as investors, it's really nice to see the country that the business is operating in. I think it gives you a different level of understanding of the challenges that you would face in a country. The key highlight of the event, I think, was Wim's presentation. I think what he did really well was he focused on what you needed to get right in Ethiopia to make this work.
Some of the key things that we've learned today would include, at a macro level, what the government is trying to do to improve things around, FX availability, for example, the plans around improving access to the stock exchange and actually getting companies listed in Ethiopia. And I think at the same time, what Safaricom itself is trying to do in this market, because Safaricom is a challenger.
The primary objective is to make sure that we allow investors to immerse themselves into how we are doing here in Ethiopia. It's also an opportunity for investors to see how diverse Ethiopia is, to meet the people, to visit the trade, and to interact with retailers, which will allow investors many of them who have never been to Addis, to understand the opportunity that we see in this country.